Hey guys, this is Salty Sicilian, and as always, I try to base my community around keeping casual and new players interested in Escape from Tarkov and discussing potential mechanics or changes that I think would make the game better for everyone. So let's get into it. With the recent pistol and shotgun nerf that we saw, that really said something to me, okay? Because we've been going through this whole recoil thing for a long time. I mean, just at the start of this patch, we were finally given what we were begging for, what felt like for eternity, since we had good recoil. And this patch came out, it felt amazing. I'm just like, yes, finally. Okay, why do they keep messing with it? Why? I'll tell you why. I think it's because, maybe obviously, that they want to lengthen the TTK or make gunfights last longer, which, and that's understandable to me, actually. Those are the best gunfights, really. The ones where you're able to retreat, repack a mag, you're both healing a lot, and it finally ends with a victor. Dude, those are the best gunfights. We all love those. So what if there is a different approach to that? Instead of messing with the recoil, let's just leave it completely realistic. Okay, and I say realistic, what I mean is leave it controllable and don't make the muzzle rise up to the sky, because that just doesn't happen. I think they're looking at the wrong thing, okay? They're looking at recoil, which is after the fact. The first part was aiming, okay? In real life, aiming is not like it is in the video game. Aiming is actually a lot harder than it is in any video game. And in Tarkov, we pull up our gun, we tap shift, or whatever your button is, and now all of a sudden you have pixel perfect aim. That part's not realistic, okay? I think that we should get away from messing with recoil, leave it relatively controllable as per the caliber. I mean, for the love of God, an MP5 kicking up is just, it's bizarre to me, but okay, reel it back in. Why don't we get rid of the hold breath mechanic? Okay, put the pitchforks down, please. Hear me out. Hold breath is just kind of silly, and I'm going to show you why. So what I wanted to do is do a quick demonstration. Here I've got my 5.7, chamber's clear, everything's safe here, and I've got a Tactical Elite bore sighter, and the purpose is to show my exact point of aim, and I'm going to try to point my aim perfectly at this knot in the wood on my fence right here. Even at 25 feet, it's quite hard to just hold your gun perfectly still, hold breath or not. Whew, okay. Yeah, much shakier than I had anticipated, but still, you get the picture. So in this video, you could see that, well, one, I've got some pretty shaky hands. I had a lot of caffeine today. Don't judge me. But even some of the best shooters are not going to have that steady of a hand to just keep your pinpoint accuracy right on a target like that. I mean, that's obvious to me. So here's my proposition. What if we removed hold breath, but also reduce the weapon sway that currently exists when you're not holding breath? So there's a balance somewhere in between those. It's a sweet spot, and there's enough sway where you have to, you have to move your mouse and you have to make the work happen to hit somebody in the head while they're sprinting 50 meters away. I mean, I just don't think it should be as simple as it is now. I mean, now, we could make it to where when you crouch or when you're prone, there is no weapon sway. I think that would be reasonable, that there's just zero weapon sway whenever you're crouch or prone, because your gun is resting against something. If you're crouching, you're kind of propped up on your knee or whatever, you're just bringing your center of gravity lower. So, I mean, let's give them that. The only worry I have about that is that, maybe more incentive to just stay crouched or prone somewhere, but I think we already have plenty of people doing that regardless. I don't really think that would make an impact on camping, truly. So that's what we could do about aiming, okay? that whole interaction of pulling up your gun and aiming and shooting at someone and killing them, that's a change in that direction. But I think there is one other thing that I'd really like to see that would really help lengthen gunfights. It's something I've seen a lot of people mention. I've seen it mentioned in Reddit many a times. We've all seen the videos about someone who's been shot by a larger caliber round or whatever, and they kept running or they didn't even know it for some length of time. So what I'm talking about is adrenaline. I think adrenaline would be an amazing addition in Tarkov. Like, I want that so bad. All I'm talking about is a 7, maybe an 8-second adrenaline boost where you're not losing stamina as fast, okay? Your stamina definitely does not just drain to nothing, but it basically would act like a painkiller. I really think we need that because we know painkillers have been nerfed into the ground like over and over again, and clearly they don't want us just pre-popping, just running around on painkillers all the time. And give us something back then. If you give us this little adrenaline boost, you know, you get hit or you're getting shot at from a distance and you don't know where, and you were just in between from cover to cover, it would give you just that little bit of a chance to get to cover. But maybe you don't. Maybe they hit you a couple more good times and they kill you. But, oh man, nothing is worse than not seeing anyone, just getting hit. Now you're stuck, like you can't even move, and you're basically just giving them the kill at that point. No way to fight back. That always really sucks. I think between those few changes, they may be small, but they would help achieve what BSG is always trying to achieve by nerfing the recoil. I don't want to see it happen again. Please leave the recoil alone. If not, even make it a little better. So, once again, let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing. Everything helps. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the month. I think that would be really awesome. That'd be really awesome. So, anyway, you guys, see you on the next one.